Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am EddCase of the Mob Cave. Welcome to Base Race, my episode 0 for September 2016, where we're going to be going over some of the details for this month. Whoa, I'm falling down the stairs. You may have to bear with me just a little bit. I have an ulcer on my tongue and it's making it a little bit difficult to speak. So that's going to be my excuse for messing up any sentences this time. So first off, we are in Batheart's base. Batheart's base, Wayne Manor, has been home to Batheart, not Batman, since Base Race July 2016. And there is Batheart's channel. This is the first of our random draw selected bases. But it's awesome, very, very awesome indeed. As were all of the entries that we had, and you can check them all out by going over to the forum. And in the Base Race Builds section, all of them will be posted there. So yeah, this is really fantastic. We've even got Alfred Pennyweather, Alfred Penny, up here. Hello. He keeps trying to get himself killed. I made him immortal, so he shouldn't get himself killed. But like, I don't let him out here because he keeps trying to dive down the back of these. You probably shouldn't look down the back of these. It's just some world editing stuff. Don't pay attention to that. Anyway, so yes, thank you very much for giving us this base, Batheart. Now, on to the next order of business, which is, of course, the items. So, the thing I really went for with this set of items was things that you have to really go out and explore to find. It's going to be a very exploration-heavy one. There's not much mining to do. You need to find the redstone. That's the main thing. There's a chunk of redstone to find. There's some iron, but that's it. The main thing you've got to do is you've got to find loads of different biomes and go to the nether. So, yes, you've got the quartz, the netherrack, the magma block, which is a new one in 1.10. And you may choose to get the red nether brick, again, like the first choice we did. So yeah, there's the nether, but you also need to go and find, let's see, a swamp. Because those two things, well, this one you can get underground, obviously, but you might want the vines to get that in a swamp. This always comes from a swamp, so yes, you need to do that. The other choice here, so you can either do red nether brick or hardened clay, and the other choice is sea lanterns and glass. Sea lanterns, of course, you will have to go and tackle a what's it called? Underwater temple. Now, there is an underwater temple nearby, of course. I've removed the 3 Elder Guardians, which means you won't get mining fatigue. But other than that, it's been made possible. That's a doable thing. So yeah, you'll have to think about what you want to do, what you want to tackle, because if you go this way, of course, then you're going to have to go into the nether and find a fortress. All of these things can just be found by going to the nether, but to get this one, you have to find a fortress. So yeah, do you want to tackle a fortress, or do you want to tackle an underwater temple? That is the deal there. What else to do with this? Let's see. So you need to find spruce stuff, oak stuff. Soul sand, that's another thing you need to find in the nether. Oh yeah, ice. You need to find a ice spikes biome, because that's the only place that you get hardened ice from. So there's that as well. So yeah, sugarcane, you'll have to find a bunch of for that. There you go. So it's all about the overworld, really. Well, actually, it's about the nether as well. But it's all about the things that you find on the surface. I think that's all that needs to be said for items. So I'm going to make my way over here and show you where the cache is. I've got signs up everywhere telling you where it is. Basically, you go down here. And you should know how to do that, because I'm assuming that you've all watched Batty's video for the creation of this build. You come down here, and here we go. We've got the cache. So you've got all the extra blocks that I put these here. I forgot in the first month I did this, but I put these here. So if you've decided to just do the build stage, which is something you can do now, you won't have collected a chest full of items, which means you won't have collected all the numbered items here. So I've put these here. But then you've got the cache. Let's have a look at this. So the cache, you can you just look at it and you can click on something and suddenly, yay, I've got 64 of that block. Basically, this includes all of the yellow items. including all of the different colors of clay and glass. And you can go on to the last screen here, where you can have a look at all the extra blocks and items, which is a handy little GIF that you can just click on and have a look, and it's all right there in front of you, so it's very easy to use. Or you can turn yourself to creative mode or back to survival mode, just using this book. So yeah, really little handy thing. Anyway, let's put these away. I don't know, where did I get that dirt in my inventory? I'm not entirely sure. Right, now, I need to, if you spawn and you're not in the bedrock spawn box where you make your choices, then you need to TP to these coordinates. You'll notice that we're very, very far out from spawn. I had to spend a long time finding a suitable place in a seed that had everything that I needed. So yeah, I went very, very far away from spawn to find this. But there you go. 58,003, 7 minus 61,806, and that will take you right down here to make your choices. But in theory, you should spawn down here anyway, so it should be fine. It's just something that kind of happens on multiplayer worlds sometimes, so bleh. Anyway, so first off, you can choose whether you want to do both stages or just the race stage or the base stage only. Over here, you can get to choose which of the choice, the item choice here. So whether you want it to be red nether brick and hardened clay or sea lanterns and glass. And just so people are very aware, the Elder Guardians have been removed, which makes that much more possible. Now, once again, I think I'm gonna have to do this every time. Unless everyone is absolutely fine with me showing what's behind me. I'm gonna have to say, if you don't want to know what the choices are yet, then you should probably stop watching right now. I'm not going to give too much away. I'm just going to say a couple of things that I feel need to be said, but I don't want to give away what these things are. But if you want to have absolutely no clue what the options are, then thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, so behind me, we have option 3. My fire ice prototype is Snow Step, Incineration, or Defense Matrix. I'll come back to that in a second. The main danger is the Cold, Heat, or Populous. Okay, so option 3. First thing to note is, it says prototype for a reason. These things are... They're still in development, essentially. They may not be perfect, but they all have their uses. All of them can be useful, okay? So, Snow Step, Incineration, and Defense Matrix. And it all has something, of course, to do with fire and ice, ice and fire and ice, whatever I called the theme this month. It was one of those. Either way around, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, I want to say something, especially about Snow Step. And warnings flash when you click this button, because you can actually destroy blocks with that. You can also destroy blocks with this one, but it's a little harder. Basically, don't step on a chest. If you have this active, do not step on a chest, because it will destroy it and all of its contents. So just imagine that you've collected all your things from the nether, put them in the spawn chest, and then you activate this and step on the chest and it just disappears into nothingness. You have been warned. Don't do that, okay? That's me telling you, and it tells you pretty much twice if you press this button, so don't do that. But, as I said, all of them have their uses. And I think they're all fun as well, so yeah. I hope you enjoy those. Over here, we have the main danger is the... Again, to do with fire and ice. All 3 of these are to do with fire and ice. Am I going to tell you anything about these? No, I'm not. That you can find out what these are about. I mean, the hints are right there. Cold, heat, and populous. But that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to say. So... yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoy this month. I've been EddCase, and I will see you next time. Bye!